Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's Tony's Tips. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for opting in. I hope that you're finding value in these each week. And a few things that I want to talk about today. One is some of you remember a while back last year, I had a coach, kind of a personal productivity coach, because trying to deal with my ADD and distractibility and lack of focus and concentration, it was really helpful for me to work with someone who was helping me with that. And I was mentioning to you last year that she was battling stage 4 cancer, and she had had some real good remission and no pain. She was off morphine for a while, and then it just all came back with a vengeance. And I just learned last Thursday that she passed, and it really broke my heart because she had become such a good friend, and we hadn't been in touch the last few months, and so I didn't realize that she had taken another turn for the worse. So it was just a reminder. I kind of did some soul searching after that, and it was just a reminder that how we don't know when our last day will be. We don't know what's around the corner, what curveballs might await us, and there are a lot of things that we can do nothing about, but there are some things that we can do something about. And so one of the ways I want to honor Tammy is to just utilize some of the tools that she gave me during our coaching sessions, where she talked about maybe like having 50-minute blocks for accomplishing things, and say, turn off your phone, just focus for the next 50 minutes. You're going to accomplish this task, whatever it might be, and just focus on that and not allow any interruptions. And I'm so interruptible. And anyway, so just hope that that might help somebody out there as well. And then also about your health goals. We talked last week about Laurie Anderson passing. Maybe that was a week before. I think that was last week. Dr. Anderson's wife passed in her sleep. She did have some kind of a genetic heart defect, and as healthy as she was, eating healthy, sleeping well, exercising, slim, all the right things, she really didn't struggle with her health. It was just having something that could at any point just take her, and it did. And that was really sobering and really hard because I had just seen her a few weeks earlier at our health conference in Orlando. So again, a reminder that we don't know what's around the corner for any of us, and it's a reminder that we want to live our best and healthiest selves so that we are making as much progress, not in a way that's guilting ourselves or anything like that, but just to say, I want to be my best and healthiest self. You might hear some of my grandkids in the background since I started making this. It's nap time, and I can tell my granddaughter isn't liking it. But there are some of the reasons why I want to be healthy and why I want to keep pressing on towards better health. And I was just sharing with someone a few minutes ago who's kind of struggling with this battle. And I just said, this is a battle and it's tough. And those of us who are foodies, we get it and we understand and we can relate to each other. Those who don't struggle with food, it's just not an issue for them. But I guarantee you they've got something else that they're struggling with or battling, because we all do. And those of us that food happens to be one of our biggest weaknesses, it's just an ongoing challenge, and it's something that we need to really work on for the rest of our lives. And that's why the habits of health is so important. I know people that have read that book 2, 3, 4 times because it continues to speak to them about their health and helping them go forward. Don't forget, we have that Wednesday night Habits of Health Zoom call that's then recorded onto YouTube. And that's every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m., I believe is what the text says, Mountain Time. And if you're not receiving those texts, everybody should be, but if you're not receiving those texts, let me know and I'll get you some information as to how to opt into that. But it's just a reminder for that weekly Zoom. But don't forget, you can go to YouTube and just type in the search Optavia Habits of Health, and you'll get all of the past episodes, and they're all recorded for you there. Also, Britney May, we talked about her last week or 2 weeks ago. She was on the Megyn Kelly show, and we included that link with a 9-minute clip of the interview that Megyn interviewed Britney. She's a colleague and friend of mine in Pennsylvania. She's lost well over 300 pounds. And I just wanted to mention that she just posted a day or two ago that she is now engaged. And I am just absolutely thrilled for her. So excited. Results not typical. We have to put that disclaimer in there. But that's what she has experienced recently. And I think that probably has something to do with losing over 300 pounds. But we'll see. I don't know. No, we won't see. It's none of our business. But the bottom line is she's engaged, and she's just so excited, and she's such a gem. If you didn't see that, we sent that out in an email, I believe, as well as the Tony's Tips text 2 weeks ago. So if you never saw that and can't find it, let me know. We can forward that to you. or you can just Google Megyn Kelly, I think just interviewing Britney May. That may find it, but we can let you know, pass it on to you as well. Lastly, best times to check in are Mondays and Tuesdays. That doesn't mean don't check in if it's not Monday or Tuesday, but that's the day that I've designated for client support, where I update your files and reach out to you, either calling you back, texting you back, or whatever. So would love to hear from you each week on Monday or Tuesday. Monday is my primary client support day, and Tuesday is usually the day that I'll make my video and update everybody's files. So just let me know your weekly check-in, what works best for you, but just know that these are the days that I've pretty much designated for client support. So if you're able to check in on a Monday or Tuesday, great. And if we have some other arrangement, that's just fine. I think that's it. If you haven't checked in yet this week, I'd love to hear from you and hear how you're doing. And those of you that have checked in already, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And folks, just remember this is a battle, but don't let it steal your joy. And yeah, summer's coming, and I just told someone yesterday, summer's coming, and hopefully we reach some of our goals by summer, and if not, then we'll shoot for it by next summer, or by Christmas, or whenever. But it's a battle worth fighting. Don't ever give up. Don't throw in the towel. And then keep reminding yourself, what are your whys? I've got 4 of them staying here with us for the rest of the month of May, and then we're headed to Australia June 12th for a month, and we're going to go see our other treasure, our little granddaughter there, and our son and daughter-in-law. But we want to be healthy to make these trips, and we want to be healthy to play with them and do the things that grandparents should do, that grandkids love when their grandparents do. So to be able to engage with them and get on the floor and to be able to get back up afterwards, right? Anyway, God bless you all. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and hope to hear from you soon if we haven't already. God bless. Bye-bye.